What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video. I know it's been a long time. It's not been that long. It's been probably an extra week longer than I anticipated that I'm making this video. Well, what I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about in this video, and I'm sorry if I'm looking into the wrong place. I'm recording on my phone and I'm still trying to get, which lens and stuff to look into. But I wanted to do this video about family and fat shaming. If you guys clicked on this video and you read the title, maybe you're the one in your family getting fat shamed, or you're the one doing, the fat shaming. And to me, my definition of fat shaming is when it's a heavier person and you make them constantly feel bad about their size and their weight and how they look and stuff like that, that is fat shaming to me. Everybody's definition of everything is different. So, like I said, if you're here for something about keto or something like that, then this is not the video for you. You guys can go ahead and click off. But if you're here because of the title, family fat shaming, or then, go ahead and stay. And I'll try not to make this video too long. But I want to speak to people who deal with family members who talk down to them because of their size and their weight. It's something I've actually been dealing with most of my life. I haven't been heavy all my life, most of my life. I think I noticed when I was around 12 that I needed to lose weight. And I wasn't obese. I was just a heavy set little kid. And then as I got into high school, I grew into my figure. And then I was fine, I never, ever dealt with friends or people or classmates or anybody calling me fat. Never. Because I wasn't, quote unquote, fat, Y'all, I'm sorry if I scratch a lot. My head, I just got my hair done. My head itches so bad. My scalp is so dry. And that's why I'm scratching the back of my head right here. God, these braids is tight. Anyway, I never got picked on for my size. And when I got into high school, no one ever made me feel bad about being a little bit bigger than the next person. I wasn't grossly overweight like I am now. I probably weighed around, I would say like 160, 170 in 9th grade, but I carried it in my boobs and in my thighs and in my hips and stuff like that. So it was proportioned out. So most of my fat shaming came from my family, and I'll start back from when I was a little girl. My mom used to make comments about my size and my grandmother. My dad was always a big guy, as long as I remember. I seen pictures of him when he was younger, and he was super skinny. But as far as I can remember back, my daddy was a heavy-set guy. His wife was heavy-set. So they never said anything to me to make me feel bad about myself. My stepmother built up my confidence, and she made me feel beautiful. She made sure I dressed nice. She made sure I smelled nice. She made sure that I had the confidence that I needed. But my mom's side of the family and my grandmother on my dad's side was a whole nother ball game. And now, me being 26, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. It's so hurtful. I wasn't the only big one on my mom's side. I have 6 sisters. 5 on my mom's side, 1 on my dad's side. So I'm going to only refer to the ones on my mom's side, because those are the ones I'm close with. I have 5 sisters on my mom's side, and one of my sisters, my oldest sister on my mom's side, was a big girl. She wasn't born big, like she wasn't always big, but she gradually got to, I want to say, close to 300 pounds. I don't want to just throw her weight out there. But me and her always related because we were the bigger ones, you know. We got along good. And she had the VSG surgery. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's the vertical gastric sleeve. I don't know. It's something in that nature. And I was considering that surgery, but she real life made me not want to fucking get it anymore. Like, excuse my language. She made me, the way her mentality changed and the way she started acting, in my opinion, once the weight started coming off, it was just like, I want to do it the old-fashioned way. I want that to be my last resort. If I have to go lay on the doctor's table and have them cut 80% of my stomach out, I want to put my all into losing weight. I've never 1000% tried to lose weight. Anyway, her whole mentality changed, and you know, now I'm the only big one, and my family makes comments amongst themselves, but it always gets back to me, and sometimes to me, about how big I am, about some of my health problems, and it's not in a kind way. It's in a, oh, your ass is fat, or oh, don't you think you need to lose some weight, or you shouldn't be eating that. Like I said, I'm grown. I'm a mother with 2 kids. I'm married. When you have somebody in your family who's overweight, they know they're overweight. They don't need you to tell them or make them feel bad about it. It's okay to, hey sis, you want to go walking at your pace or swimming or whatever it is that you do to lose weight this week. Like, it's okay to ask somebody, you know, or to try to be there for somebody, or be their accountability partner, or to just have a conversation, especially if we're siblings or if you're my mom or something, you know. I just want to speak to the people out there right now who is the family member who's going about it the wrong way. Your family doesn't need you in their ear. You telling them they're fat doesn't make them want to lose weight more. Sometimes it could be very detrimental to them. It could make them suicidal. And if they have a food addiction, it can make them go binge, or it can make them do a lot of things. You know, it could make them go into a depression, which is what, those 3 things is what it makes me do sometimes. You know, it used to put me in a really bad place, but now it makes me sad, and it makes me upset, and it makes me just want to eat more. So I just want you guys, if you have somebody in your family who you feel like needs to lose weight, please go about it a different way. They look in the mirror, they put their pants on, they put their underwear on, they put their shirt on, they take a shower, they have sex. They see their body more than you do. They know they have a big thing sitting around their waist that they want gone. Sometimes people need help. They don't need you to talk shit amongst yourselves or with other people or to them. It just really makes me so mad because not one person in my family, and like I said, these are my opinions, not one person in my family has ever said, let's go walking on your term, you know, and at your pace. I'm a big girl. I can't walk far. I can't walk long without getting tired. I know for a fact none of my sisters and my mom is going to walk 10 minutes and stop 10 minutes. Walk 10 minutes and stop 10 minutes. Nobody's going to do that with me. Why? Because I've tried it before with them, and you get the laughs. You get the, girl, we just started, or, you know, you get little comments like that. If you're going to be there for somebody, be there for somebody and do it at their own pace, not at your pace. And now I'm speaking to the people who are overweight and who deal with family members like that. it's okay to stay away from them if you can. Honestly, me and my sister right now don't talk because she's made me feel so self-conscious about how I look, just from things that people in my family have told me that she said, and I just feel like looked down on, you know. And her attitude is she don't care, you know. She don't care if her feelings is hurt, like none of that. So it's pointless to me. I know some people can like have a conversation with her. No, it's pointless. She doesn't care. But it hurts me because she's a person that I used to look up to. You know, we're about, I say 10 or more years apart. So I'm 26 and she's maybe like 38, 39 maybe. But when I was younger, I used to look up to her and want to be like her. And the bad blood between us is not just weight loss. I want to make that clear. It's other things. Trust me. I'm not just mad and I'm not mad because my sister got the surgery and lost weight and I didn't. No, I could have had the surgery. I opted out not to. I was supposed to have my surgery in May, which is 1 year exactly after she had hers. I chose not to. I'm postponing my own surgery because I want to 100% try and do this naturally. It's just something that I want to try for myself because I know I can do it. I know within a year I'll lose 100 pounds. And once you do that, you know, surgery it just seems pointless to me. I'm very happy that and it's not just her, I'm gonna get to my other sister. I'm very happy that she got the surgery because everybody's weight loss journey is different. You do what's best for you. You do what's good for you. I don't judge. I just don't like how I was treated and talked about by her. My mom gets mad and we don't have the best relationship, and I'll do a video on my mom in the future once my channel grows. My mom talked down on me a lot, and she really made me feel bad about myself, you know. She calls me fat. She's called me ugly before. You know, she's talked about my health problems. She's told me she's wanted me to die multiple times. And I do get treated differently out of my siblings. And I'm 1,000% sure because it's fat. My mom says she doesn't like fat people, which is strange because 2 of her baby daddies are really big men. I don't know if that has something to do with it or what, but, you know, because I'm the overweight one, I get treated very differently by her. And then, you know, as far as my other sisters go, I remember my younger sister said that my younger sister went through his phase where she was really, 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 really skinny. She's not anymore, you know. She's done had a daughter. She's at a healthy weight, and she's probably a little overweight now. But she said, I don't want to gain weight because I don't want to look like you. And that, you know, really hurt me to my core. Because I feel my family, sometimes I love them dearly, but, you know, I'm gonna stop crying, y'all. My family makes me feel so worthless sometimes. And, it's hard being the big one in the family. The only big one, the only overweight one. And feeling like the ugly duckling, essentially. You know, if it wasn't for my husband and my best friends, my confidence would be lower than what it is right now, you know. And then I have siblings who, they talk about other fat people when they're around me, and it's just like, oh, she's so fat, why she got her pants like that, or oh, she's so fat, why she wearing that? And it's just like, bitch, I wear stuff like that. Or bitch, I'm bigger than her, so what are you trying to say? You know, like, and they're like, oh, I don't mean you. Yes, you do. Like, I just want to make this video to say it. Be very, choose your words wisely when you talk to your family members and even strangers and people that you don't know as far as their weight goes, or their hair, their looks, or their religion, or their height. And you know, people can be self-conscious about anything, and you just really have to be careful, because you don't know what that person is going through that day. You don't know what that person is going through the next day. And you know, I had a little girl that the day before yesterday at the store, and she was like, I was getting rang up, and she was like, Mommy, she needs to lose a lot of weight. And I didn't even look. And it's just like, her mom hit her so hard in the shoulder. But it's just like, y'all kids tell the truth, you know. And it's just like, that's another thing. Like, I tell my kids all the time, like, they know they better not go in public and say nothing about nobody. It's so disrespectful. It's so hurtful. And I thank God the people around us didn't hear it. It was just like her mom, and me heard it. And I thank God for that. But it's just like another wake-up call on why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I get tired of being looked at like this. And I do want to get healthy, and I do want to get happy, and I do want to get back to my original size, you know. I've let a lot of things in life over the past 8 years cause me to get to this weight. I've let depression, death of my parents, when I say parents, I mean my stepmother and my father. I've let their deaths, and having my kids back to back, and, you know, being in a shelter, and doing things like y'all, this channel, when it grows, y'all gonna hear so much stuff on the things that I've been through, and the things that God has brought me through. God, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't even be here today in my own place with my husband and my 2 beautiful kids, you know. So, and I know God is gonna bring me through this as well. He's brought me too far to just fail me now, you know. I pray every day for self-control with the things that I can't control, and the things that I can control, you know. But I just want to go ahead and just continue to encourage you guys to stay on your journey, to do what's best for you, to be kind to one another, to be nice to one another, and be considerate more than anything. And if you guys have any questions or advice, or you want me to do like a follow-up video, or you want more in-depth conversation about this, because it's like a last-minute recording, then just let me know.